Okay, so let's start with introductions. And could you just kind of tell me a bit about yourself, share your background and your experience as a graphic designer?
Okay. My name is Christine Hahn. I'm from the Northeast Ohio area, and I've been a graphic designer since I graduated from art school in the
Okay,
80s. Yeah,
all
it's something
right.
I always wanted to do. And as I've been doing it, I've always had a job, but I've always had other things that I've done that I think are
Mhm.
important that I put my time into. For 20 years, I worked as art director for the Gay People's Chronicle, which was an Ohio LGBTQ magazine or
Oh, wow.
newspaper.
Okay.
And then, that sort of petered out just because things got better, although it's time to start it again, maybe, but that's neither here nor there. And I also volunteer on other things. And then I saw the Irish, it used to be the Ohio Irish American News,
Yes,
needed
correct.
some help. So
Yeah.
I thought, well, this is a good spot. I come from a big Irish family. Well,
Wonderful.
not my nuclear family, but lots of cousins, lots of Irish stuff. And I
Mhm.
thought, well, this would be pretty cool. And I love doing print media, even though that's
Wonderful.
going away. It's fun to do. So I contacted John to see if he was interested in having some help, and he was. So that's what landed me here. I've been doing it. I've been working for iIrish now for about, oh gosh, maybe 6 years.
Oh, wonderful. That's amazing.
Yeah, I enjoy
Yeah.
it. It's fun. He lets me have sort of free reign over the design, which is nice.
That's great. That's great. I'm happy to hear that. So it sounds like you were always aware of your Irish roots while you were growing up and as an adult. And does it have any influence in your life or the way you live your life in Cleveland, America?
Uh, it I'm happy to have so many fabulous Irish cousins and families and uncles and aunts. The joy, they had so much joy in their lives, and I felt that. And mostly my dad's side was mostly Irish, and the
Mhm.
Currans, the Fitzgeralds, and it was just they just always show me family joy, that kind of stuff. It was a
Right.
good thing.
Yeah, I think I feel the same way. So I'm from India,
Okay.
and I just feel like in America, there are more nuclear families than extended families.
Yeah.
And the culture and the concept of families is sometimes not very familiar with a lot of people. So, I mean, I'm a big fan of, remembering your roots and where you come from.
That's
Okay.
wonderful. That's
Yeah,
wonderful.
all
So you
right.
understand.
Yeah. So you mentioned you wanted to talk about Irish indie rock bands, if I'm correct.
I did that and I thought, oh, I haven't done my research. I do a radio show. I've been doing a radio show for
Okay.
23 years now at Case
Right.
Western Reserve University.
Oh, wow. All
Yeah,
right.
91.1. And I feel like, I suppose, though, I shouldn't push this because
Mhm.
iIrish is about Irish heritage and
Hmm.
history. I
Yeah.
shouldn't really push all the brand new punk rock on everybody because that's really not as important, I suppose. But
Yeah.
there are a lot of great female indie rock bands from Ireland lately. One
Okay.
especially I like called the Pillow Queens. They're a lot of
Mhm.
fun, very progressive, and just really good rock and roll. And
Cool.
sometimes I wish we would cover a little more of that, but maybe that's for, alternative press or
Sure.
Steam to cover, not us.
No, sure. But it's still something, if it inspires you, I'd love to talk more about it.
Well, it
Yeah,
would be a great way to reel in a younger audience,
that's perfect. That's
because
that's good.
I feel like younger folks need a reason to connect with that. And younger folks, I'm not even sure what that means, but people
Yeah.
who aren't just into the old time music,
Hmm.
people who are into more progressive things. And that's one thing I enjoy about working for iIrish is it's a progressive magazine for being an Irish family magazine. It makes me happy that I
Yes.
can work for it and have it send out what's the word I'm looking for? Good messages, I think.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely. And everybody is so welcoming. So I
I
feel
agree.
that's also very important. And just to be able to connect with everybody is just great. Um,
Agreed.
yeah, so have you had the opportunity to ever attend a live concert
Anywhere? Oh yeah, too many of
anywhere?
them. Too
Oh, you
many to
did,
count.
yeah.
Uh Yeah, I've been to so many concerts.
Mhm.
I've been to music festivals. I've done the whole nine yards, and it would be nice if we could have more of an Irish music presence here in Cleveland, since
Right.
we're chock full of Irish folks.
Hmm.
But again, I think maybe, and I worry about this, that the younger generations aren't keeping in touch with their Irish heritage, and it would be nice if we
That's
can
true.
reel them in to do more of that active stuff. It feels like in Columbus, there's a younger crowd doing things
Hmm.
around the Irish heritage, but not so much in Cleveland. And maybe Cleveland is just an older neck of the woods. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe we do need more partnerships with
Mhm.
people who are aware of the diversity, especially like Cleveland Global. I
Yeah,
think they would be the best audience to target about this, and maybe they can reel in a younger generation of, first gen Irish,
yeah,
or if there is like a wider Irish community already existing in Cleveland, because I'm sure there is.
yeah,
It's just
yeah.
that maybe they're not aware of where to reach out and how to
Right.
kind of get reeled in the community.
Right. Yeah, I think having Aer Lingus fly out of Cleveland now helps a
Mhm.
lot. It helps get more excitement about
Right.
Ireland, the Irish background.
Hmm.
It's just not. I just don't like when people only think Irish is just a drunken mess on St. Patrick's Day. It's way
That's
more.
true. No, of course,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
Right. All right. I promise I'm not gonna take more of your time. So we're also doing like a quick bio, kind of like a tagline for all the staff members. So do you think you want anything specific written for you on the website? I mean, I know I kind of put you on the spot right now, but if you want to think about it, you could always email me with your bio, or we could just talk about it right now.
So when you say a bio, like it will
Mhm.
say Christine Hahn, stunt driver extraordinaire, or like I mean, what?
Yeah, something like that. Only that, if since you're a graphic designer for the news magazine, something on the lines of that. Yeah.
May I email you something? Give me a little bit to think about,
Yes,
so I don't
of
come off
course.
as dullard as I have during this.
No, of course, of course. You can email me. I know I put you on the spot, but that's about it. That's all I have from my end.